Okay, so you've decided that you want to start your own business, and you've decided that the business model that you want to get started with, or you want to take a close look at, is network marketing or multi-level marketing, depending on whatever you want to call it. There is a slight difference in that, but we won't get into that right now. So what company here, what I'm going to talk to you about today is give you an idea of what company is best for you. Now, I want you to continue to do your own research, of course. Don't just take my word for it, but this is based on my own experience, having been in several companies, multiple companies, and some very large companies. So I've got a list here that I'm going to go down real quick to keep me on track, so this doesn't take too long, but I hope some of what I share with you right now is going to help you out a little bit in your decision-making process, because it is very important to make sure that you not only get into the right company, but also that you get onto the right team. Okay, so here's a few things that I think about when people contact me and ask me about our company and what is the best company for them. So startup versus a well-established company. Personally, it's all about the risk that you're willing to take. I've seen people get started in startups, and every company started at one point. Even Amway started at one point, and they take off very well. But look at the product that the company's starting up with. Is it a product that changes people's lives? That's one of the biggest things. I personally believe that a product is very important. Some people would say, people buy you, not the product. Well, yeah, true to a certain extent, but they're still ultimately getting a product, and you have to be passionate about the product. Not just you, but your business owners, your fellow partners that you bring on. They have to be passionate about the product. So one of the things about the product as well is the product something that you would use personally without being connected to a business opportunity or being able to make any money off of it? If the answer is yes, then you can move forward and take some look at the other criteria that I have here. If not, personally, I say move on. If it's not a product that you would personally use without it being attached to anything, then absolutely, you got to move on. Okay, so all right, Dalton, this is my little guy. This is one of the things about working at home is you've got everybody at home. Okay, we'll watch TV. So we're going to go outside right after this, so he's kind of antsy. Anyway, so product is important, and you have to make sure that it's a product that you would personally use outside of it being a business. Compensation plan. Look closely at the compensation plan. There's so many different compensation plans out there. One company I was with that company for 5 years. My first check was like 38 cents because there's not only the compensation plan, but is there a way to make retail sales? Quite frankly, some people don't want to build a business, but they do like the products. Say, for instance, personal trainers in the health and fitness industry and that type of company. Personal trainers, they have clients that they want to refer to nutrition products. They normally refer them to like GNC or something like that, but they would like to have their own store to refer people to. They don't want to build a business, they just want retail sales. So you got to look at the retail commissions that you'd be able to get off of it, aside of building a team of networkers, a team of business builders that would allow you to create a residual income that way as well, kind of like the franchising concept. And you know all about that pretty much at this point since you're doing your research. Growing company. Is the company growing? Oh my goodness. There's so many companies out there. Some of them, they grow and they drop down because a networker leaves, which I'm going to get a side note right here. When you're looking at companies and you say, well, I want to join that company because this top networker is in that company, look at what other companies that networker has been in and pay attention to their trend, because a lot of professional networkers, that term has changed recently thanks to Eric Worre, but some professional networkers, they will network, they'll build up a huge business, they even get bought into a certain business, and then they move on and they take an entire team with them, and it completely destroys the team, and that is detrimental to the company. It's detrimental to your team if you happen to be on that team. It's just a terrible way to look. So don't look for professional networkers. Look for people who have been with a company for an extended period of time and really making a big difference and helping people grow their own business, okay? Sorry about the background noise. He's really ready to go. Okay, growing company. It needs to be a company that's growing. The company I'm associated with just hit $1 billion, and that's a huge benchmark, but we're more excited about how many people we're helping along the way than even the money, because we're glad that when we finally made that point, it was exciting, but then it was like, wow, we're still not where we want to be as far as ending the trend of obesity in the United States and Canada. So I already talked about the number of top earners that are now. The top earners are one thing, but are they the same 5 top earners? How many 7-figure, 6-figure income earners are in that business, and are they the top 5 all the time, or are they constantly switching out? You want a company that does not have the same people always at the top, like a regular corporate structure. You want that to be moving around quite a bit, because you want to see that many different people from many walks of life are making it in that company. Does the company advertise for you? And if they do, does the company give business builders paying customers? That is very, very rare in this industry. I don't know of any companies. I've seen a couple companies advertise here and there in magazines, but I've never seen a company like the one that I'm associated with spend upwards of $120 million a year in infomercials and internet marketing, advertising, and on top of that, they give paying customers to us, active business builders. That is extremely rare. That's hard to find. If you find another company like that, take a closer look at that one. But that's a criteria for me, because any business has to have customers, not just business builders. So I've got over 400 customers that my company has personally given me from those efforts on those infomercials. So that's extremely exciting. About 15% of them buy on a regular basis, and that's pretty darn exciting in itself. So that's pretty much about it. That's really about what I have on this particular list. I hope that has been beneficial to you. I hope you find the company that you're looking for. And one more thing about, I think I already mentioned this about the product. The product has to be a product that changes lives. In my opinion, phone service, utility service, legal service, stuff like that, it doesn't change people's lives. It has to change people's lives. And if it does, it has to be on a broader scale. So like, for instance, skincare. Skincare can change people's lives, but it's a small niche. It's a small community of people that they're gonna change lives. The lives are gonna change. Look for a product that is changing people's lives inside and out, physically, mentally, personally. And I'm not talking about just the financial side of it. I'm talking about from the product itself. You want a product that changes people's lives. Okay, I hope this has been beneficial to you. If it has, and if you have any other questions, you can feel free to give me a call. Answer my own phone, and shoot me an email. Whatever you want to do, I provided that in the descriptions of the video. And if you can't find it there, just Google my name, Wally Carmichael, and I'll be happy to assist you. Have a great day. Take care. Good luck to you.